Hello, my name is Darkmoon Doll, and today is Art Talk. Art Talk is a show where I share with you the creations that I make, and I want to emphasize upcycling and recycling wherever possible, and also to talk to you about how art can be very therapeutic. It can help people that have anger management or are going through depression. So today what I wanted to show you is not those two projects I've been showing you, the commission pieces. The Cthulhu painting is finished. If you don't know what that is, check out my past Art Talk shows. And the Mystical Goddess purse is almost done. So I'm not going to show those anymore because they're just about out the door to the people that they're going to go to their new home. And I just want to show you some stuff that I recently made. Unfortunately, I can't do the tutorial I wanted to do on how to sculpt with clay. I burnt myself. I had a really painful burn incident last night when I was cooking. That's why I have long sleeves on a hot day. It's pretty gross, but it's not horribly bad. I'm gonna be okay, but it looks it's kind of a little painful, but I'll be all right. So to make up for that, not being able to do the tutorial, I want to show you some of the things that I've already finished. And those beads that I showed you on another show, they already sold. So the polymer clay beads are going fast. I'm going to show you some more polymer clay beads, and I'm going to put on my shop. Here's one, and you've probably seen these before because what I did was I added rhinestones to this one. This one didn't used to have rhinestones in it. And this can be used for a dreadlock bead, or it can be used for jewelry. Take your pick. It's pretty thick and solid, and when I post these beads, I'm going to post them as a set, actually. It's going to be a bunch of beads as a set. I think that's a better way to go, actually. Here's another one, polymer clay bead. What I did with this polymer clay bead is I painted it with acrylic paints. That's why you get this swirly, painting design in the background. And then I added rhinestones. So it's like a ruby-looking rhinestone, and then flower rhinestone. The person that I bought rhinestones from this time around, they included some E6000, which is a really good sculpting, good for polymer clay and sticking beads and things like that to it. And I haven't tried it. Well, I had some already in my possession, but I haven't tried this one yet. But yeah, I've been usually using Mod Podge to fix the rhinestones onto the beads. If I can talk, jeez. Yeah, I ruined my nail. Oh well. But yeah, this can be used for a dreadlock bead too, if you wish. So let me show you another one. Same kind of idea. Polymer clay, used acrylic paint to do the design on it, and also rhinestones on there. So yeah, that's what it looks like. The hole is kind of small on this one, so you might want to use this for jewelry, unless you have a really skinny dreadlock. And then here's another one. Another one. Rhinestone, beaded, and all that crazy stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, I've got a bunch of these that I'm going to list all together as a set. And this one could even be used as a dreadlock bead because that hole, how big the hole is. So just try to make leaves on here and branches. And there's a flower rhinestone in the middle. I'll use little rhinestones on here to fix them on there with Mod Podge. Yeah, so. And then here's some interesting stuff that I experimented with. You know how when you get your mail and you sometimes have this hard, cardboardy, not cardboardy, what would you call it? Postcard-like texture of ads that come through. Well, that's what this is, and it's a lot thicker. So it's a paper bead, but it's longer and thicker. And I glued it together. And the harder and thicker paper that you use when you make paper beads, the thicker and a little bit more durable they'll be than the smaller beads that use not as hard and stiff paper. And I added rhinestones to it. So yeah, that's a bead. It can be used as a bead. And here's something else I'll show you. I've showed this before, but I've been painting and putting Mod Podge onto sewing, the the thread spools. Once it runs out of thread, I've been painting them and Mod Podging and putting designs on them. So they're pretty cool. You can use them as a dreadlock bead. Let me show you. Which one should I trick? Which one should I use? I'm tricking my dread to get in here. But yeah, it can be used as a dreadlock bead. See that? For thicker dreads. See that? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, these are good, and they'll be water resistant, but not waterproof, so, with the Mod Podge on them. This right here I'm working on, it's not done. What it is it's going to be, it's an all-seeing eye hand, and basically I'm going to make it into a key ring. So, put it onto a key ring, because I've got a jump ring on there, so. But yeah, that's what I've been working on with that, all that good stuff. There it is here. I'm going to be putting the beads that are finished, like I said, onto my Etsy shop, and it's going to be sold as a set. And this is a fabric bead that I'm going to include in there. The fabric beads, you can actually paint them and put Mod Podge on them, as well as the paper beads. And I really like this one. This one's cool. It can be used for jewelry. Yeah, and it's got like a snake design on it. If you look closely up, you can see a snake on it. I don't know if you can see that with this camera, but I hope you can. So what I'll do is I'll take a photo of all of these beads, and I'm going to put them up on my shop, and you can check them out. This one also will be included in it, and it's not a polymer clay bead. It's a paper bead, but it's very fancy, and it's as fancy as a polymer clay bead, I would say. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be, all of this, not all of this stuff, but just mainly the polymer clay and the finished beads are going to be the they're going to be the things that I put up on my shop today. So yeah, one more thing I'm going to show you, and then we're out of here. This is a necklace I recently made, paper beaded necklace, and I started making these faces on my paper beads, which has been really fun. There's been a lot of paper beads that I found, and they had designs on them I didn't really like. I was just like, could care less about them. So basically what I did was I painted faces and my own designs on there. Let me show you one that I really like. This one right here is really trippy. She's got a hat, and she's got eyes and mouth, and there's the other side of it. But yeah, these little ladies with hats on them. Spooky ladies with hats on them. But yeah, I just strung them on stretchy cord and made a necklace out of it. So I'll be putting this up on my shop as well. So you can see how this fits. You just put it around your neck like that. And if you want it to be shorter, because it comes all the way down to your there to your belly, so you might want to wrap it around, and then it'll be a little bit, you know, more perfect. I already have a necklace on, I forgot. I got so many of these. But yeah, it's a really cool, fun way to recycle paper. This is paper beads. And there's like I believe, one polymer clay bead on here. And the polymer clay bead that's on here is a goddess one. I made a goddess figure using rhinestones, if you can see that really well. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to take photos, and you'll be able to see all of the creations very clearly. And you'll be able to see the creations even better if you go to my Etsy shop. It's www.darkmoondoll.etsy.com. Yeah, you can go and check it out there. I'm going to post these things. Try to post them today. If you don't see them today, check out my shop tomorrow. And also, what else did I want to say? That might be it. I think that's it for today. So yeah, thank you for joining me today for today's show, Art Talk, just showing you the polymer clay beads that I recently got finished, and a few paper beads, and one of these. It's like, I've been liking these for dreadlock beads, for dreadlock, I guess you call it a dreadlock sleeve, but they're really good for like really thicker on dreads, so I may just post a whole bunch of those once they're done, though. But yeah, thank you for joining me today for today's show. Sorry I didn't have the sculpting tutorial until my arm, my hand heals up. I won't be able to do something like that. It'll be a little bit, but not too long. So yeah, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the likes and shares. And thank you for your kind comments. Leave your comments down below and let me know what you're doing creative. And also leave suggestions down below on shows you'd like to see involving art, and just kind of like expressing your creativity. It's a wonderful thing to do to help decompress you from the day of just like a busy work day. Just spend some time with yourself. Something that brings you joy and happiness. Alrighty guys, I'll see you soon. Peace.